This is A.D. Ramsey, Davita Handcraft Soap. So I have mixed my lye with some whole milk, and I have it over a water bath. And I put some titanium dioxide in here to lighten it up. And this will be the only colorant that I use. The fragrance that I'm going to use darkens because it has a ton of vanillin. I am for the first time going to use some vanilla stabilizer, but this has 6%, so there's no way it's not going to discolor. So that's this part, and I will bring you back when we have all the oils pulled together. Okay, so I'm straining the milk through the little strainer here with the titanium, only because I don't want it to look lumpy. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I'm going to do a little straining here. And I used a tablespoon, which I never would do. But because this is going to get dark, I am going to put a little stabilizer. And this is the first time, so I did some research. And it says that it really only stabilizes it for maybe 3 to 6 months. And then it's going to start turning dark anyway. So hopefully I'll have the soap sold and folks use it up before it starts turning dark. That's the plan anyway. Okay, I'll finish doing this and bring you back once we have everything through the strainer. Okay, so I have my little cookie embeds, and see how they have the vanilla look to them, and some of them are a little darker because this batch seized, but it was okay. I was able to catch it in time. So I'm going to add my hard oils, which I wanted something to complement the vanilla scent. So I used cocoa butter, and a lot of it, more than what I realized once I wrote the recipe out. And I know I need to be a cooler kid and use the calculator that you can just plug everything in and it tells you. I still want to double check the recipe, so I still write it out, blah, 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 blah. And this was more than I thought that I was going to use. This is a whole 8 ounces of cocoa butter in here, which is a lot. So again, I'm not going to add any colors. I don't know if you can see how that's separating. That's the vanilla stabilizer. I even went back and looked at a old Soap Queen video, and it was from 2009. It was so cute, Anne-Marie, so hilarious. And she pretty much looks the same 10 years later. So this is my lye water solution. I'm gonna step back since I don't have an apron on, which I should. And this is gonna get thick. I don't even know how the fragrance is going to behave because it's a blend. I blended it myself because I wanted to have like a vanilla cookie scent, so I didn't use a cookie and cream or something like that, which we'll see if that was a mistake or not. I'm gonna just stir this in a little bit. And something else I didn't put in here, I usually put a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons of sugar and 2 teaspoons of salt. 2 tablespoons of sugar and 2 teaspoons of salt into my batches because I don't use the lactate. But since this is going into my lined, my lined 5-pound mold, I don't think I'll need it since it's not going into a silicone. Oh guys, this is making me so nervous. I'm going to hit it with the stick blender, or maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just whisk this a little bit. Put it over here. With hand stir this solution because this is milk, whole milk. Oh, and look, this is completely separated already because oil and water does not mix. Oh boy. I don't know. And this does not look like enough batter either. Oh well, let's go for it. I'm not going to mix it with the stick blender yet. I'm going to pour a little off here. And I'll pour a little off. Ooh. A little off right here. A little more. Uh-oh. All right, I'll have to come back because now I have to recalculate for the fragrance. I don't want this to seize. This is way too expensive. I'm afraid. What am I gonna do? I'll figure it out. You know what? I'm just gonna go for it. That's what I'm gonna do. Need this camera up a little higher. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of the fragrance in here. Why did I split this off? I am gonna add fragrance in there, but why did I split it off? No need, huh? Well, just go in there. And you go in here. Because this part is going to go on the top, and that gets a different fragrance. Oh, brother. This is slowly turning into, I'm pouring this back in here. Oh, okay. But that's wrong, though. Oh, now I know. Oh, man. Duh. Now I remember. Oh. You know what? Hold it. I think I'm going to figure this out. One sec. I'm going to add just a, oh man, and none of this is in the shot. You know, I'm going to stop talking because I probably won't even upload this video. This is turning into a disaster. Okay. The reason I separated this was because this was going to be one color. This, because it's going to darken, I was going to put the fragrance in here, not in here. Do like a swirl, and then put the different fragrance in here, if that makes sense, which it doesn't. This camera angle is bugging me. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Yeah, stop and play with the camera because you don't have soap you're making or anything like that. And it's still, now it's not even focused. Oh my goodness. All right, forget it. We're going to just plug on. Oh, and I have my new mixer. This thing is so powerful. Even when you put it low and on one, it's still so strong. It smells so good though. Oh my goodness, this smells amazing. But I don't know, folks. Oh boy. All right, let's give it a stir. And I didn't put the full quantity of vanilla stabilizer in here because I do want it to darken. But I don't know if it will or not. Let's give it a try. Shout out to all the soapers who do tests before they dive into making a whole full recipe. Look at that. Well, it's pretty. And it smells wonderful. Oh boy. And it's super thin. So hopefully okay, guys. All right. Give that a little tap. All right. A few little air bubbles came up to the top, which is great. Now what? We're going to wait. Ooh, this is pretty. Wait a second. I wonder if this is gonna work. So this is this color, and I put a little bit of Shimmering Gold Mica by Nurture. It has a butterscotch look. I cannot wait to see what this soap looks like. Of course, I'm going to hit that with the blender, but I just want to, ooh, and it shimmers so much. I used this on the, when Brambleberry came out with that cocktail line, I did that bourbon soap. It was so, I loved it. It was so buttery, and I used this mica. And I think this one's going to get darker than that one. We'll see. Okay, guys. I'll bring you back when I get to the next step, which is, I don't know. Let's see. Hopefully it won't splash. Give this one a little whisk. All right, this is still really fluid. Oh, why did you come up the side? Okay. Now I'm so tempted to do a hanger swirl or something, but I think I'm gonna leave it just like this. And of course I probably won't, but I will definitely. And I'm just gonna pour just a little bit. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, yes, just a little bit. I will only pour a little. Okay. Because I need this part so that the cookies can hang off of something, right? Oh, this is turning into a mess. Should Should I pour it all in there and just scrape it to the side and have the cookies like this? Or like this? Or nah, just don't put the cookies in there at all. I don't know. We'll come back. Okay, so I'm going to do just a little bit of texture on the top. This is my least favorite thing ever, is doing the texture on the top, because I don't know, it's just not my zhuzh. So I'm going to push this to the side as much as possible. Okay. And then I'm going to take this part, which isn't even the same color. Oh man. I'm going to pour it up here. Okay. Now let this get a little thicker. Right? Then I'll put the cookies there. Maybe. Okay, let's figure out how or if we can put these little embeds in. So you see the open side, I want that to be down into the soap so you can't see it. Okay, so that didn't work, so we'll come back. All right, let's take a test again and see if it'll stay. Yes. Oh boy. Oh man, I think these are too fat. Let's see what we got going. Right? Timer. That was the timer set for me to check and see if the soap had set up. Oh man. Well, we'll get as close as possible. But these cookies are too large. Let's see, look. Oh well. Okay, so start from there. Ooh, this cookie look like somebody been eating on it. I don't know about this one, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Da-da! I don't know. We'll see what this actually ends up looking like. I don't know, guys. We'll see. I think I'll let this sit in the mold for a couple of days. For no other reason, I want to see what color it turns. But I did put the vanilla stabilizer in it, but we'll see. All right, see you back for the cutting. All right, so here's the piece de resistance. Let's see if I can get you a frame. I don't know. It smells good. Let's see. Maybe I should go over just a little bit. All right. So there's no colorant except the gold mica. So this is what it looks like. Ta-da! I can't wait to see how it discolors. Very interested in that. Even though it might take months and months to see the full discoloration, because I did use a vanilla stabilizer. So I've never used that before, and it does say that it only works between, I think, 3 to 6 months. So who knows? Hopefully I'll have all these sold by then. So that's it. I'll cut one more. I have to just go by how I can get it cut in between so that each cookie will stay on the soap. And you can take the cookie off the soap and use it for your individual soap, since that is also cold processed. Did I tell you guys that this is cold processed? I don't know, but it is. So if you can take that off and use it separately, there you go. All right, thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and see you next time for the next video of shenanigans. Thank you. Bye.